What on earth happened on Clapham Common on Saturday night?
Well, we should begin this conversation by remembering Sarah
Of course
Everard,
we should.
and I've got no doubt her friends, if not her family, are listening to this. My view was that the vigil was being organised not just by Reclaim These Streets, but by women and girls and allies in South London and across London who wanted to remember Sarah, pay their respects to Sarah, but also to shine a spotlight on the serious issue of male violence against women and girls. And I'll make this point, a vigil is different from a protest. And I was quite clear in the week before the vigil, and I spoke publicly on Friday, that I thought it was important for the government and the police to work with these responsible organisers to ensure the vigil could happen in a safe, lawful and peaceful way. And I was reassured by the Met Police Service that the vigil...
Who were you talking to?
The London leaders, that's councils, were briefed by the Commissioner on Thursday.
Right.
And the police would police the vigil sensitively. There was a court case on Friday, and what the judge did not hold, and the police didn't claim, that all protests/vigils are banned. And the door was left open by the judge on Friday, close of play, for the police and the vigil to work together to come up with an accommodation. And I've got to be honest, I was surprised and angry at what I saw on the TV screens on Saturday night. I've already expressed my views about I thought it wasn't policed properly, and that's why I've asked two separate independent watchdogs to look into the way the vigil was policed.
So the judge left the door open for a vigil. The police were charged with policing the vigil. I still don't understand what went wrong.
Well, and that's one of the things that the watchdog...
Of course, but you must have a view. You must have even just an explanation.
Yeah, I mean, I also spoke to not just the Commissioner and Deputy Commissioner, but the Reclaim These Streets, the group.
Yes.
The understanding Reclaim These Streets had was that the judge was inviting them and the police to come up with a way of having a vigil that was safe and lawful. Those conversations stopped happening late on Friday, early on Saturday, which is why Reclaim These Streets decided themselves to counsel what they were planning. Clearly others still wanted to pay their respects to Sarah. And there's two issues. The first issue is, in my mind, is did the police work hard enough with the organisers to ensure a vigil could take place lawfully and safely? That's the first issue. And that's what HMR was looking into. There's a separate issue in relation to the conduct of the police on the night. And by the way, I'm the first person to say the police have an invidious job when it comes to protest. I think this vigil was exceptional. Protests and vigils are two separate things. A vigil in the days after we discovered that Sarah had been abducted and killed, and the vigil being at Clapham Common on the first Saturday afterwards, I think is exceptional. That's very different from protests taking place in lockdown, which shouldn't be happening for the obvious reasons.